Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood camera guy, Ralph, behind the camera.
And Ralph.
Yes.
Today, Cavalcade Cocktails, a Manhattan.
Wow.
I'll
That's
take Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island too.
Don't quit your
You know
day
that
job. Just kidding. That is actually, this is one of my favorite cocktails. And I did a little research on it, so I'll tell folks about that once we quit making so much noise and get going.
Well, we gotta start as we always start, or often start, with ice. Ice is nice. Always make sure you have enough ice on hand in your life for whatever situation you may need. Okay, so basically, it's a whiskey drink. I call it sort of a whiskey martini.
Yeah, that's
The way to think about it.
right. Very cool.
Traditionally, you'd use, you can use any kind of whiskey, really. A rye would probably be traditional. We could use our good old standby Canadian Club, or I know you like Seagram's 7 Crown would be good. But today, I think we're going to use bourbon whiskey.
That's a good one, Maker's Mark. Yep.
Yeah. And then, of course, you need a little sweet vermouth. So there's two kinds of vermouth. There's the dry vermouth, or sometimes called French vermouth, which is white. And that's what's used, or clear. Clear. That's often used in a martini. This is a red vermouth, also known as the sweet vermouth, sometimes called an Italian vermouth, and it's red.
Since you brought it up, I'll tell folks what a perfect martini is when you have equal amounts of sweet and dry vermouth in the drink.
I see. Okay. Well, this is how we generally make it, right, Ralph? And
Right.
now,
This is the basic
this is
recipe.
the basic recipe. I will tell our food friends, I'm going to make a double batch so that Ralph and I can both enjoy, but I will also say that there's 2 ways to serve this drink. And so I'm chilling a cocktail glass at the moment,
Here, I'll take this one.
and I'm chilling a rocks glass.
Also known as a lowball glass.
Also known as a lowball glass, but the ice in this is going to stay in here.
Yes.
So you can serve it straight up or on the rocks. So we're going to do it both ways. So let's start with our whiskey. If I was making one, I would use 2 ounces of whiskey. But I'm making a double batch, so we're going to use 4 ounces of whiskey. Okay?
Okay. I'm with you so far.
Now, the vermouth. If I was making one, I would use 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. But because we're making 2,
That'll be
I'm going to make 2 ounces of sweet vermouth. There. And then, last but not least, on a single recipe, you'd put a couple dashes of bitters, but because we're doing this double...
Did you shake it up?
I did shake it. We're going to use 4 dashes. What? 1, 2, 3. It's not going in. It's going in my glass.
I see it.
There. 4. Okay. Isn't that
Oh,
funny?
it shot,
Yeah, look.
shot into your... Well, that's right. You'll have an extra bitter.
You know, I don't need any extra bitters, do I?
No, you're
I'm
bitter.
bitter enough. Okay, they'll tell you. So we're going to just stir this in a mixing glass here. So this is where it's stirred, not shaken.
Right.
Right? We're going to stir, and then we're going to strain. Now, let me take your ice out of here, Ralph. I'll put it in my glass. And let's strain.
It's got that nice caramely color
Yeah,
from
beautiful color.
almost looks like a cola, but it's yeah, that's when you know you've got the right mix. It gets that cool caramel color.
Okay. Then, hold on. You know, it's never right if I don't make a little
Make a little
mess,
spills.
and I don't have one of my trusty bar mops here at hand, but we'll use a paper towel. And then we have to garnish. So these get garnished with a cherry. I like a double cherry because I just do.
I've been known to actually add a little dash of cherry juice.
You want that little
Yes,
juice?
thank you. Oops.
Whoop, sorry.
But look how pretty that looks.
So here is the Manhattan.
Not too hard.
Now, mine's on the rocks, which is how I like it.
Mine's what they call straight up. And what do you think?
Wow. That's good. I have to tell you, I'm always a Manhattan over a martini. That's just my preference. I not that I dislike vodka, but boy, I just love the flavor
Yep.
of this. Careful, that's filled up to the rim there, Ralph. Well, what do we think?
I like it.
A classic cocktail.
It's a classic, and it's
for sure.
It's between the vermouth and the bitters, it deepens the flavor of the whiskey, which is already aged to
Yes.
perfection, some would say, and then the touch of sweetness from the cherries just really. So yeah, it is like a bourbon or whiskey martini in the sense that it's a lot of alcohol.
It is. It's not like the last drink we did was a whiskey sour. You can have a couple, 3 of those.
Yeah,
okay?
this is
This is a
strong.
drink that you enjoy, and 1 or 2 of these, and you're good.
Well, sometimes people have them before dinner. It's like a is that called
Very much
aperitif or
yes.
digestif or
aperitif or before dinner cocktail.
yeah, and then the digestif comes after. I think.
Yes, but and those are usually cordials or liqueurs or
No,
something like that.
But in the research I was doing on this, it said that Manhattans are often used as a aperitif.
as a
Yeah.
pre-dinner.
Yeah, you're not supposed to just sit there and suck them down one after another.
No, I guess not.
But it's as I was saying, it's got a great flavor, but it is strong. So keep that in mind and drink responsibly.
Yep.
And the research I did also showed that it dates back to the late 1800s, 1860s to 1870s,
Okay.
and there's a few myths about how the name came about. One of the more popular ones is that it got its name from a location in Manhattan called the Manhattan Club, which had some connection to Winston Churchill's mother, and the
Okay.
drink was made in her honor. That's just one of the rumors, but it was not for certain.
Well, you know what? However it came about, it's a classic American cocktail, and really a delicious one, and I think a handsome one.
Handsome, tasty, and fun for any time of year.
Yep. So we say cheers,
Salute,
salute, nastrovia to our food friends,
bottoms up.
and the recipe for the Manhattan cocktail is below the video in the description. Check us out on the website, cavalcadeoffood.com. If you are feeling it, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell, which will give you the notifications when we post a new video. And thank you for spending some time with Ralph and I
Yes, we're so glad this time right here,
on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
or Cavalcade cocktails in this case.